Hey everyone, welcome to Chaskava Engineering. This is Ahmed Chaskava and we're back with another video for 2D sketching for Catia V5. In this video, I'm going to be drawing this sketch here, and I will be making more 2D videos on how to do 2D sketching and drafting in Catia V5. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can be updated on when I upload next. So before we move on, we're gonna do some little analysis in the video. So if you see here, as I always mention in my videos, you have to look for symmetries in the sketch. So for example, in this sketch, we have this sketch is basically symmetrical about this vertical axis, which passes straight through this sketch. So we're going to make use of that property, and we're going to make only one half of the sketch, and we're going to mirror it on the other side so that we can get a whole sketch. So the first step in this video is going to be we're going to make a construction line, this one, so that this is a vertical axis here, or vertical construction line, whatever you want. So I'm going to select the line, which I've already selected. Where is it? I'm going to bring this down here. Yeah, so there's the line. I'll just put it here. So there's the line. I'm gonna select this construction / standard element so that it makes it construction line, and I'm gonna make it go straight through the vertical axis here. Now we got the straight vertical line here, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this circle whose center is gonna be, well, whose center is going to be somewhere around here. I'm not going to make it on the axis, on the origin, sorry. So the origin is going to be somewhere around here. Well, that's just my convention. You can use, you can make this as your origin as well. So, okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deselect this construction / standard element, and I'm going to make these two concentric circles first. So I'm going to select the circle command. I'm going to make this, oh sorry, I think I've turned this off as a construction. Yeah, so I'm gonna, now I'm gonna deselect it. So I'm gonna select the circle, make a concentric circle. So this the diameter of this outer circle is 94 millimeters. I'm gonna select the constraints toolbar, make it 94. Oops. 94, and then what I'm gonna do is, I'll just make the screen a little bigger for you to see. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is make this inner circle, which is 54 millimeters in diameter. So this is gonna be concentric. That is 54. Okay, so I'm gonna select both of these, and I'm gonna make them concentricity, which makes both of these circles center as makes both of these circles one center. Sorry about my English. Okay, so we got another circle here, which is a construction circle. So I'm gonna select this, select the construction / standard element, and the diameter of this circle is 74 millimeters. So somewhere around here, select the constraint. This is gonna be 74 millimeters. Good. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make these curves. So so I'm gonna make this line first, and then these curves. So should I make, I'll just make the line first. So the length of this line is, a lot of times, okay, so most of these sketches that I have, they're not fully constrained, so sometimes I have to constrain them myself. So the length of this line is gonna be, let's see how long it can be. So I'm gonna make this line here. I'm gonna deselect the construction / standard element. I'm gonna make this, say, 40. Yep, and the distance between this line and the central axis or vertical line is 36 divided by 2, which is going to be 18. So if I measure it from here to here, it's going to be 36 divided by 2 is 18. Perfect. Now it's fully constrained. It won't move anywhere apart from up and down. Okay, so now I'm gonna make this round curve. How do I? Okay, construction lines no trim. So I'm not gonna make these two lines trimmed. Okay. Okay, why is it trimmed? Control Z. I'm gonna deselect that. Okay, I'll just, you know what? What I'm gonna do is, so where's the no trim? Yeah, there's no trim. So I'm gonna make, yeah, that's perfect. So I'm gonna make this as 10 millimeters in radius. Perfect, but not quite. Might have to, yeah, so these have to be, what do you call it? Wait a second, I'm gonna select this and this. Oops, sorry. Yeah, and these have to be coincident. Yep. Okay, so so then we have this circular arc here, which we will make in a bit, but first we have to make this part first. To do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna first of all make a, okay, let's see what we have to do here first. Yeah, so first of all we're gonna have to make these this arc, this angular axis, if you wish. So I'm gonna select this line, make this construction element, and draw it here. So the angle between the vertical central line to here is gonna be 30 degrees. So I'm gonna make that, double click, make that 30. Yep. Okay. So yeah, and then I'm gonna make another arc, if you wish. So where's the arc? Okay, so I'm gonna select this arc. This is gonna be the center. And what is the angle of that arc? Okay, we don't know the angle. Yep, somewhere around here. Yeah, over here. I'm gonna make an arc here. Perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna make these two symmetric about this, if that's possible. Yep. Okay. Or we don't need this constraint. It's gonna be unnecessary. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this circle first, or yeah, this one first. So the radius, so the radius of this arc is 100 millimeters first of all. So I'm gonna make that 100. Yep. Okay. And now I'm gonna make a circle here, this one, this arc, circular arc, but I'm just gonna make a circle, full circle. So the radius of this circle is gonna be 23 millimeters. So the center is gonna be here. I'm gonna deselect this. It's gonna be 23. Make sure to select the radius. This is gonna be 23. Perfect. And then we have, so the next thing what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna project this arc over here upward a bit and then a downward a bit, so that we can have these arcs. So these arcs are gonna be created from this construction arc here. So I'm gonna select, where is it, project toolbar, we'll just full screen it. Okay, where is it? Projection toolbar, where is it? Oh, there it is. So, sorry, not project, I'm gonna offset it. So I'm gonna offset it over here. Yep, I'm gonna take this constraint away so that it's not over constrained. Yeah, so I'm gonna trim off some part of it, this one. Yep. Okay, and to make this fully constrained, we have this, we should have this angle of this arc. No, we don't, which is a shame. Okay, wait a second, why is it? Yeah, so I've basically trimmed off these sections, which we will create after we're done with this lower section here. So to do that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically, so I'm gonna mirror this. You know what? I'm gonna make this coincident to the origin, which will make some stuff easier. Yeah, so, and I'll delete, make these two concentric. Perfect. Okay, yeah, now it's fully constrained. Okay, perfect. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this arc and pull it down, offset it downwards, just like that. Perfect. I'll remove this constraint and I'll trim it off from this edge, and I'm gonna make these two concentric like the last one. Perfect. So now it's fully constrained as well. So, and then I'm just gonna trim off these sections that we don't need and these ones, because obviously we have to mirror it on that side. Okay, so what else do we need? Yes, we need this inner arc as well. I'm gonna make another circle with this center over here, and the radius of this one is 12. Again, I'm gonna use this arc, construction arc, to offset an arc over here. So I'll use the offset toolbar, make an arc here, remove this constraint, delete, make these two concentric. There we have it, and then I'm gonna make another one. So to make this fully constrained, this arc, you have to make sure this is tangential to this circular arc, and it is concentric to this arc as well. So that these two constraints makes these arcs fully constrained. So if you see it over here, these blue lines represent that it is going to be fully constrained when I make this arc. So yeah, and I have to remove this constraint so that it's not over constrained. Make these two concentric, and there we have it, fully constrained. When I double click it to select the trim toolbar, I'll remove the parts that we don't need. Oops, sorry. I'll make it concentric again. Wait. Oh yeah, sorry, I removed the tangential constraint. There you go. Okay, and now I'm gonna remove the parts on the right side that we don't need. Yeah, perfect. And these parts as well. Perfect. So now our lower section is ready. Now we just have to join the upper and lower ones with this section here. So yeah, I'm gonna make a small line here, which is vertical. Now I'm gonna join this line with this circle with a 10 radius corner. I'm gonna make it 10. Okay. So make it coincident. Okay. I'll zoom it in a bit. Yeah. Now we have this radius as 9. I'll trim off this section that we don't need. Wait, is it? Yeah, and then, yeah, of course, we do need this distance here. So this is 36 divided by 2. Now it is fully constrained. Perfect. So we are almost ready except for these circles that we're gonna use to draw. Okay, so I'm gonna first of all trim the right side so that I don't accidentally create circles on this side. I'm gonna double click it. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna make a horizontal axis or construction line, if you may, over there you go. Full circle. I'm gonna mirror the whole thing first, and then I'm gonna make circles using the what do you call it, the pattern toolbar. This is, yeah, the circular pattern. So if I remove all the if I remove all the constraints and everything, you can see that this is almost ready. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this whole thing, and I'm gonna mirror it on the other side. So I'll choose the mirror toolbar, and I'm gonna choose the axis along which it is gonna be mirrored. So it's gonna be this one, and there we have it. We have a fully constrained / fully developed part that we were supposed to make. Okay, so the one thing that is left now is the circles. So we're gonna use the circular pattern to make the circles, which is over here. Is it this one? Yeah, we'll just use this one then. Okay, so we're gonna make one circle over here quickly. Oops. Yeah, I'll just have to activate the constraints. Make it 12. Perfect. So I'm gonna rotate them. So how many instances do we want? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 5 including 6 including this one. So I'm gonna make them 5. So I'm gonna select the rotate toolbar, and I'm gonna select the center of the circle along which they're gonna be rotated, and I'm gonna select the edge of the circle along which it is gonna be rotated, and there we have it. So I'm gonna select 6 divided, or yeah, so it's gonna be 6 divided by 360. Okay. Oh, sorry, it was supposed to be 300. Yeah, select the center, the edge again, and I'm gonna make it 300, and there we have it. So yeah, so what I can do is I'll delete these ones, and I'm gonna constrain these ones, and I'll mirror the rest on the other side. So coincidence, constraint on this one as well. Yep, fully constrained. And you know what, I'll just delete this, and I'll mirror it on the other side. I still have to work on how to make the circular patterns. yeah, there we have it. So and I'll mirror these on this side. So this is, I know this is very highly inefficient, but I'm still a student. I'm gonna learn on how to do this, but for this video we have completed our sketch. So this is the 2D sketch that I promised I will teach you. And yeah, so yeah, if you have any questions, just drop a comment, and if you wanna hit me up on Instagram, you're free to do so as well. Just send me a DM on Instagram if you wanna talk to me, or if you have any questions about something about engineering, school, or whatever. So yeah, this is all for today, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya. Bye bye. And